What just happened? Everything has... started over. What are you anyway? That song you played, the instrument? That instrument! Wait, that's it, your instrument! The masked summon said that if you got back the precious thing that was stolen from you, he could return you to normal. Did she completely forget or what? Sorry for that jump cut there, but yeah, we gotta travel back in time and now we got our Ocarina of Time back. So let's head back in and see what the fuss is all about. Were you able to recover your precious item from that imp? Oh, you got it! Then listen to me. Please play this song that I am about to perform and remember it well. Follow along after me. You played the Song of Healing. We're back to normal. This is a melody that heals evil, magic, and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. I'm sure it will be of assistance to you in the future. Ah, yes, I give you this mask in commemoration of this day. Fear not, for the magic has been sealed inside the mask. When you wear it, you will transform into the shape you just were. When you remove it, you'll return to normal. And we got the Deku mask to keep as a memento. Press start and set it to one of the C buttons. Wear the mask with C to inhibit the body of a Deku. Press C again to return to normal. Now, I have fulfilled my promise to you. So please, give me that which you promised me. Don't tell me. My mask. You did get it back, didn't you? What have you done to me? If you leave my mask out there, something terrible will happen. The mask that was stolen from me. It is called Majora's mask. It is an accursed item from legend that is said to have been used by an ancient tribe in its hexing rituals. It is said that an evil and wicked power is bestowed upon the one who wears that mask. According to legend, the troubles caused by Majora's mask were so great the Ancient Ones, fearing such catastrophe, sealed the mask away in shadow, forever preventing its misuse. But now that tribe from the legend has vanished, so no one really knows the true nature of the mask's power. But I fear that. I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask. When I finally had it, I could sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. It was that unwelcoming feeling that makes your hair stand on end. And now that imp has it! I am begging you! You must get that mask back quickly or something horrible will happen! I'm begging you! You must do it! Really? You'll do it for me? I was certain you would tell me that. You'll be fine. Surely you can do it. Believe in your strengths. Believe. And with that, hey Paisanos, my name is Duprivic, and welcome back to Let's Play Majora's Mask. Last time, we got horse-jacked and got set on a new adventure to fight a new mysterious foe known as the Masked Skull Kid using Majora's Mask. We ended up I can't speak. We ended up doing what we needed to do in order to become back to normal this time. Well, there's only one thing we can do now. Just do what the heck Tail was talking about at the end of the last episode. I mean, summon the four who are there. I don't know who the four they're talking about. That mask. The Skull Kid uses the power of that mask to do those terrible things. Well, whatever it takes, we've got to do something about it. The swamp, mountains, ocean, and canyons that Tail was trying to tell us about. I bet he was referring to the 4 areas just outside town. There's one in each compass direction. But what do you suppose he meant by the 4 who are there? I have no idea. He always skips over the important stuff. I guess we just go and find out. If we go through that gate straight ahead, we'll be heading in the direction of the swamp. And I guess that's kind of our only lead for right now. Yeah, so let's talk about something that I brought up in the last episode. First, let's put on the mask. Now, something about these masks. They inhibit the soul of whoever the soul. They are created from a soul. These masks are created from a soul that is either healed or was created in distress. Now, remember that tree outside at the beginning of the game? The tree that I was talking about, the tree that I told you to keep in mind? We see who I can't talk again. It has been, sorry. Let's try this again. With every other mask, we see who we get it from. We know who the Goron is who makes the Goron mask, and we know who the Zora is that makes the Zora mask. But one mask that we never see who it is from is the Deku mask. And it is heavily implied that Deku mask was originally that Deku tree outside at the beginning of the game. Some dark stuff, but let's continue on here. And oh yeah, also, remember that when I said you can God, I cannot. Jeez, I cannot talk today. Remember that when I can't talk. I can't talk. I'm so sorry. Jeez, I just got so much energy. You know, I'm really excited. Remember when I said that you attain an ability later on to slow down time? We now have access to this ability. And let me show you this. If we play the Song of Time backwards, we can slow the current flow of time. As you can see, the icon changed from green to blue at the bottom of the clock, and look just how slow that clock is going. It was moving in comparison to this, but now we've got plenty of time to do what we need to do. Another thing I want to show you, which is something I didn't show off in the last episode. If you head over to here, the guard will not let us leave no matter what. Stop right there, Deku Scrub. Do you intend to return to the swamp alone? It is dangerous outside the town walls, so I cannot allow a child like you to leave unaccompanied. You are not allowed to pass through here without an adult, or until you are old enough to carry a weapon. Yeah, we can't go out there. He won't let us out no matter what. But if we come back as a child with a sword and shield. Stop right there. Have you some errand in the swamp? It is dangerous outside the town walls, so I cannot allow a child like you to... A sword? My apologies, sir. It was wrong of me to treat you like a child. The southern swamp at Woodfall lies in the direction. Be careful. So yeah, Apparently all it needs to convince the local town, the local knights over here, is a sword and a shield, and boom, all of a sudden you're an adult. Not the most secure knight force in the world. Anyways, going out here at the gate, and we have reached Termina Field. And I'm gonna shut up for a bit so you can listen to this song. I really like Termina Field's theme a lot. And over here we have a goofy looking guy, and this is a new enemy unique to Majora's, a new enemy that makes its debut here. What enemy is this, you might be asking? Well, some of you may be really surprised given how it looks in later incarnations. It's a green Choo-Choo. That's right, Choo-Choos make their first appearance in the Zelda series in Majora's Mask, and they look very different to how they look today. I mean, like, these basically might as well be their own enemies at this point, because man, do modern day Choo-Choos not look like this. The most common form of Choo-Choo, when people think of Choo-Choo, they probably think of how they look in Wind Waker and all the other Toon games. But yes, we keep on heading here, and you'll see some little things here scattered around. There's nothing up here for us yet. There's nothing for us to do as deku for right now, I believe. I mean, there are some secrets we can find for sure. And you know what? Let's go secret hunting. Let's find a secret tunnel. Oh, Deku Babas also make their return here as well. I don't know why Nintendo suddenly just abandoned the Dekus. Like, Deku Babas, I believe their last appearance in canon is Skyward Sword, I believe. Well, not Deku Babas, but I mean more Deku Scrubs. Deku Scrubs, I believe, make their last canon appearance in Skyward Sword, and even before then, they hadn't made an appearance, I believe, since Minish Cap? Quite the long time of absence, but look in this field over here. We have a chest. Let's open it up. And we got a red rupee. Money is actually kind of important in this game. In order to get, the heart containers are all locked away behind mini games and side quests in this game, and you need money to participate in those mini games. And these mini games can be a little tricky if you don't know what you're doing. But don't worry, we'll be going over those when the time is right. But let's go over here to this tree and, there's a drawing on it. Oh, I remember this. Taylor and I drew this with the Skull Kid when we first met him. He told us that he had been fighting with his friends, and that they had left him all alone. It sure was because he was always playing tricks, so nobody wanted to play with him. But to do what he did just because of that. And once he got his power, yeah, and so that's the little tragic backstory of Skull Kid there. Man, way to make sort of a little bit of a sympathetic villain. Not too sympathetic because he is causing all this trouble, but I do kind of feel for the kid. I do know what it's like to be lonely at times. There was a period of time in my life when I, didn't have a lot of friends either, so it's nice. It is relatable to me in some way. But anyways, we don't like this guy. Let's attack him with our sword, and we're rewarded with a rupee for doing this. Yes, if you want to be so cruel as to attack this kid's drawing, you get a rupee. Anyways, let's keep on going down here towards the swamp. And here we are, the Swamp of Termina, and already it's time for another Majora's Mask difference segment. It's coming over here, bringing ourselves over here, if you will. And the 3DS version of Majora's Mask, there is, I believe, a fishing house over here. If not, I'll correct myself. But either way, a new talking point. There are fishing ranges in Majora's Mask 3DS in places where there weren't fishing areas in the original. I believe there's one over here. I will correct myself in post if that's not the case. Thank you, future me, by the way. You're looking beautiful as always. I'm going to hate that comment, and I'm probably going to cut that out. But let's keep on going here. And as you can see, there's some vines, and there was a bat, actually. Let's shoot at the bat, and as you can see already up there, also, bubbles do not affect choo-choos, by the way. And I'm really gonna die to this guy? No, I'm not gonna let myself die to this. Give me a heart. Come on. Our first actual real battle, I'm already gonna lose. This might not bode well. Oh my. I've never been a fan of Keese and the Zelda series and the 3D games. Keese have always been annoying, and I'd say you have to listen to this beeping. Let's get this guy and break the heart inside. Yes, if you see a choo-choo with an item inside of it, you will get the item no matter what. Even if you already killed it, you will get that item. It's a pretty easy way to farm hearts. So anyways, let's climb up this vine. And let's get our second piece of heart. We have now 2 pieces of heart under our belt. We just need 2 more for a full heart container. These things are pretty much out everywhere because there's only 4 temples in this game. A little bit of a spoiler. Falling down this hole, we fall into a cavern with a chest with it. Also, there are these little bugs. I like them a lot. And you attack these guys. And we get a deku stick for the first time. I can't believe it takes us this long to actually get our first deku stick. And these things, again, are going to be pretty useful in this coming up temple, so keep a lot of them on stock. Anyways, let's open up this chest here. And we get another red rupee, adding more to the pile. We actually... Wait, no, we can't actually get our next heart container yet, because the area that's over here is a shooting gallery, and I believe it's not a shooting gallery in the 3DS version. I believe that's been converted into a fishing hole. If not, there's probably a fishing hole next to it. Or I'm probably gone crazy and misremembering something that I took a lot of notes for. Oops. Listen, listen. I know. Listen. We can't all be precise all the time, you know. Anyways, we see this strange man in a balloon. I accidentally popped that bubble. And blow that to pop his bubble. I mean his balloon. And the strange man comes falling down.
What's this? Green clothes? White fairy? Sir,
Could you by chance be a forest fairy? Oh my! My name is Tingle. I think I am the same as you, sir, a forest fairy. Alas, though I'm already age 35, no fairy has come to me yet. My father tells me to grow up and act my age, but why? I tell you, Tingle is the very reincarnation of a fairy. Now while I stand here waiting for a fairy of my own, I send maps to my father. Lucky, lucky. You're so lucky to have a fairy. I know. We should be friends. Yes. In exchange, I will sell you a map for cheap as a sign of my friendship. Will you buy one of Tingle's maps? Let's buy Woodfall. We can buy the next area's map already, but don't ever do this. Don't ever buy maps early. Just buy the map in the area you need it, because it will be significantly cheaper than if you were to buy it outside of that area. But yes, we got the map of Woodfall. Well, call again. Tingle, Tingle, Korolimpa! These are the magic words that Tingle created himself. Don't steal them. Alright, I won't steal them, but yeah. Now we actually have a map of Woodfall. And as you can see here in our map area, it's shown up. Anyways, let's continue on our trek down this area to the swamp. Oh man, I already saw another heart container, but we can't get up there and get it yet, so it's gonna be taunting us for a bit. I've been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild, so it's a little weird to be cutting grass and getting items out of it again. I have to get used to this. I've been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild recently. But yes, let's come over here and let's strike this owl statue. You can save your progress and quit here. When you reselect your file, my face will appear by your file name. This indicates that the next time you reopen your file, you resume playing at the very place and time that your current status. When if you open this file, you then reset without saving an owl statue, you'll lose all your progress you saved here. Alrighty, so it's time for another difference between 3DS and Nintendo 64 versions. Nintendo 64 players, unfortunately, unlike every other time, you do not have it as easy as the 3DS players do. Oh, I worded that to make it sound like the 3DS version is bad again, and I want to clarify, I don't think it's a bad version at all. It's just got a lot of changes that I personally don't agree with, but I don't think it's necessarily a bad version. In fact, if it's the only version you played, I still think it's a decent way to experience the game. It's just not the best way to experience the game, in my opinion. But I've said that in the last episode. But anyways, yes. These save files, these saves owls, in the 3DS version, these owl statues permanently save your save file. You don't have to worry about reselecting a file that you've already saved with an owl and worrying about it disappearing. In the Nintendo 64 version, this isn't the case. These basically act as the temporary quick save files. Think of like in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. You know how there was the quick save in New Super Mario Bros. Wii where when you save and quit and it would create a temporary balloon for you to come back to, but it wouldn't commit your entire save file to memory? That's basically what this is. Once you reselect the file, if you do not save again at any select owls, or if you don't play the Song of Time to reverse time back to the first day, your progress will not be saved. The only way to permanently save your file, no matter what, is to reset back to the first day in the Nintendo 64 version. But that shouldn't be that big of an issue if you're playing this game on Wii U or on Switch especially, because suspend points are a thing, so, you don't have to worry about losing your save file anymore like I did as a kid. And also, one thing I want to talk about, I am playing, as you could tell by the last episode, I am playing the Switch version, and it is very jarring to see these assets in such high detail. I'm not used to seeing them so crystal clear, because I'm really used to playing the Nintendo 64 version, so it's nice, to say the least. And, oh, look at this guy. Thanks for stopping by. You're not from here, are you? I sell magic beans to deku scrubs, but I'd really like to leave my hometown. I'm hoping to find some success in a livelier place. But to open up business in another place, you need to go through the proper channels first. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so This is the beginning of a very long side quest, of an entire game-long side quest. In order to complete it, you need to have gone through all 4 major areas of the game. Basically, you know in Clocktown how you got that title deed? Well, you can, and you still remember how it became a reserved item in my inventory, and this is where you're supposed to take that Clocktown deku plant deed. That's where you basically take the Clocktown deed. You take it to this guy, and he gives you this deed, and he brings this deed to the next area, so on and so forth. But anyways, enough talking. We need a boat. Let's talk to this guy so we can get a boat. Blimey, where is he? That spoiled child is off playing hooky again. A child his age has no business searching for fairies. Oh, welcome. Well then, why don't you show me the pictograph you've taken? Oh, well, I don't have a pictograph. It's open to all ages. He's just basically telling us about the boat cruise competition, but I would like 1 boat ride, please. All Koume's boat cruise. Ticket office closed. Please inquire at the Magic Hag's potion shop near the edge of the swamp. Well then, I guess that's what we need to do then. Now, we can just, I think we can just swim over. We can just swim over, but why the heck would we do that when we can go in style? So let's take this stylish route. Put on our deku mask. I never get tired of that animation. I freaking love that animation, but yes. Here's a great place to show off, like, the actual, like, acceleration differences between the 3DS version and the N64 version. Like, the Deku Scrub just blasts through that section on the N64 version, but in the 3DS version, not so much. Actually, I don't think I've ever shown what it looks like to take the mask off normally, so. There we go. That's what that looks like. Anyways, let's keep moving on. This little corridor is filled with the Deku Babas, so let's beat them up. And I believe, oh, look at this. This looks like a place that would be a magic shop, right? Looks great. So let's climb up here. Like, it's so strange seeing this area in such high detail. Well, not high detail because the textures are obviously like low res because it's a Nintendo 64 game, but it's so different just seeing it so clear, you know. Anyways, let's open this up. Let's talk to this lady.
Welcome. My potions work very well, they do. Are you by chance a boat cruise customer? How unfortunate. Koume has gone into the woods out back looking for mushrooms. Now that I think about it, she's a bit late coming back. Say, could you go find her for me? Yes, it's easy getting lost in those woods. Ask the monkey that live there.
Alright, I guess let's go find Koume then. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sure people will yell at me in the comments for my incorrect pronunciations. So I won't have to worry about that. I'll definitely get it right in the future. Oh yeah, striking Sheikah stones in this game does that. I always thought it was weird that they're called Sheikah stones. Because, like, they look like stones, but they have the buoyancy of, like, a rubber ball. I don't know. Just never sat right with me calling them Sheikah stones. Anyways, let's enter these woods of mysteries, and oh look, just as the other lady said, there is a monkey.
Follow me!
Let's do just that. And you can do one of two things. You can just, you know, blindly follow the monkey, or you can Z-target him just to get reorientate yourself. I love these turtles, by the way. They go quack, quack. They go quack, quack. And then they spin. Yeah, quack. So the monkey went in this hole. The monkey went left again. Oh no, Koume!
Ow, 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 help me! just busy minding my own business, picking mushrooms when BAM! I got hit from behind. That pesky Skullkin. Did he think an old hag wouldn't recognize him if he hit his face? Ow, ow, to think of it. To think he's that powerful, and now I can't even move. You don't have anything that gives you energy.
You're right. I don't have anything to give you energy. So let's head back this way. This will bring us back to the entrance. And you know what? You know what I'm thinking? Things of giving energy. That sounds like a red potion. Well, let's go back to the magic shop and see if we can get ourselves a magic potion. Okay, here we go. Climb into this door. Into this door. I like that. I like the whoop.
Tee welcome. My potions work very well, they do. What's that? The Skull Kid got Koume? That's ridiculous. If it's just a Skull Kid, then what harm could he possibly do? Oh, well, if that's true, then take this potion to her. This isn't good.
And we got the bottle of red potion. Red potion replenishes health. After using the potion, save the bottle for storing things.
Quick, take that potion to her.
Now, we can drink the potion, but I'm pretty sure she charges you for refills. So, I'm not exactly the most rich man right now. So I think I'm going to hold off on drinking it. I think I'll be a good Samaritan, and I am going to bring it back to her. You know what? In fact, I'll even mow their lawn for them. It's looking a little bit unkempt. Call it a thank you for the free bottle. Yeah, let's call it a thank you for the free bottle. Right, we mowed their lawn. After I get this last one. I don't know how I keep missing this last one. Gosh, these weeds are starting to become... Grass is starting to become a little bit more sentient. We might have to worry about them lawn mowing us. That sounds weird. Anyways, let's just keep going on. Let's bring the Wood of Mystery. And let's follow the monkey yet again. Because I did not memorize the path. And again, the path can be different even on repeat visits. So like right now, I believe we're already deviated from what the path before it. Yeah, we have definitely already deviated. Yeah, this path can be different every single time, so... We're following the familiar patterns, and I believe she's always on the right side. I don't think I've ever had her on the left. I don't think I've ever had her on the right or the center. Anyways, hey Koume.
Oh yeah, don't you feel obligated to help a sorry old hag when you see one?
Here, take this red potion.
Ah, that color, that smell, that's definitely Kotake's. Oh, I feel the energy flow. Koume is revived. You saved me. I'm the swamp tour guide. I run the boat cruise, so come by if you want a free ride.
Wow, a free boat ride. See, all good deeds don't go unrewarded. Oh, and these monkeys have surrounded me. Sorry guys, I'm out of red potion, but what else could you ever want?
You have strange powers, no? Me been watching you. Lately the swamp filled with poison water. Temple above waterfall, strange. Brother go to temple. But brother no able to find temple entrance. Temple for Deku only. Brother captured by Deku. Now in palace. Help!
So I gather that the monkeys want me to help their brother out. And the only way to do that is to get to the Deku Palace, which requires the boat ride. Well then, I guess that we'll have to just do that next time on Let's Play Majora's Mask. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I've been having a lot of fun with this video, with this series so far. Even though it's only the second episode in, I should be saying that with such confidence, but no, I've been having a great time. I've been doing a lot of research for this project, so hopefully it's not going to waste for you guys. Anyways, next time on Majora's Mask, we'll be taking Koume on her offer for that free boat ride to get to the Deku Palace and hopefully save the monkey's brother. I hope to see you all on the next episode.
What?